Day by Day Kids Bible, Day 45. A woman wins a fight. Judges 4. After Ehud died, God's people started sinning again. So God let King Jabin take control of them. His army captain was named Sisera. He had 900 chariots made of iron. He was very mean to God's people, so they cried to God for help. Now there was a woman who told God's plans. Her name was Deborah. She was the judge to God's people. She would sit under a palm tree, so the tree was called Deborah's palm tree. People with problems came to see Deborah there. She told them who was right and who was wrong. One day, Deborah called for a man named Barak. He came to see her. God wants you to lead the army, she said. He wants you to fight Sisera. God is going to help you win. I will go if you'll go too, said Barak. But if you don't go, I won't go. All right, said Deborah. I'll go, but you're not doing it the way God wants, so you won't get to be the great winner. A woman will win this fight. Then Deborah went with Barak and the army, and they went to Tabor mountain. Sisera heard about this. He got his 900 chariots and his fighting men. He took them to the river. Go, said Deborah to Barak. God will help you win today. God has gone ahead of you. So Barak took his army down the mountain. Then God helped them fight. God's people were winning, so Sisera, the captain of the enemy army, left his chariot. He began running away. Barak chased the army. All of the enemy army was killed. But Sisera ran to a tent. It belonged to a woman named Jael. She ran out to meet him. Come in, she said. Sisera went inside. She let him lie down. She put covers over him. I'm thirsty, he said. Could I have some water? Jael got some milk and gave him a drink. Then she covered him up again. Stand at the tent door, he told her. Someone might come by and ask you if I'm here. Say no. Sisera was very tired, so he went to sleep. Jael was very quiet. She went over to Sisera and she killed him. Barak came by the tent. He had been chasing Sisera. Jael went out to meet him. Come in, she said. Sisera isn't here. Barak went into the tent. There he saw that Sisera, the captain of the enemy army, was dead. After that, God's people lived in peace for 40 years. God chooses Gideon. Judges 6. God's people began to sin again, so God let people from Midian take control of the land. They were very strong and mean. God's people would plant seeds in the fields, but the people of Gideon would come into the land. They would get rid of the crops. They didn't leave anything alive. They didn't even leave sheep or cows or donkeys. The people from Midian were like a large number of grasshoppers or locusts. There were too many people and camels to count. They made God's people poor. God's people called for God to help them, so God sent them a prophet, someone who tells God's words. The prophet told the people what God said. I took you out of Egypt, I saved you. I took you to a new land and pushed out your enemies. I told you not to worship their gods, but you didn't listen to me. One day, God's angel came and sat under an oak tree. That's where Gideon was. He was working on a wheat crop. He was trying to hide it from the people of Midian. God is with you, strong fighter, said the angel. Then why has all this happened? Said Gideon. Our fathers tell us about God's great wonders, but God has left us. Go, said God, for the angel was really God. You are strong. Save your people from the people of Midian. I'm sending you. How can I save them? Asked Gideon. My family is not strong, and everyone in my family is more important than I am. I'll be with you, said God. You'll win over the people of Midian. Are you really choosing me? Asked Gideon. Then show me it's really you here talking to me. Please stay here. I'm going to get a gift for you. I'll wait for you, said the angel. Gideon went to get a gift. He put some meat in a basket. He put the juice from the meat in a pot. He made flatbread. Then he took the food to the angel under the tree. Put the meat and bread on this rock, said the angel. So Gideon did. The angel was holding a stick used for walking. He put the tip of the stick on the meat and bread. A fire started. It burned up the meat and bread. Suddenly, the angel was gone. Then Gideon knew it was God's angel. God, said Gideon, I've seen your angel's face. It's all right. Don't be scared, said God. You won't die. Then Gideon built an altar to God there. He called it God is Peace. That night, God talked to Gideon again. Your father built an altar to a God. That God is not real. His name is Baal. Tear that altar down, then build an altar to God. So Gideon took 10 servants with him. They tore down the old altar. Then they built a new one to God. They did this at night. That's because Gideon was afraid of his family. He was afraid of men from the town, too. The next morning, people from the town saw it. Who did this? They asked. Someone told them Gideon did it. So they told Gideon's father, Bring your son here. He tore Baal's altar down, so he should die. But Gideon's father said, Are you fighting for Baal? If he is a god, he can fight for himself. Now the enemy armies got together. They camped in a valley, but God's Spirit came upon Gideon. God blew a horn. Fighters from God's people came to help him. Then Gideon said to God, Will you really save us? Prove it to me this way. I will put sheep's wool on the ground. If you'll save us, make the wool wet, leave the ground dry. Then I'll know you'll save us. Gideon got up early the next morning. He picked up the wool. It was wet. A whole bowl of water came out, but the ground was dry. Then Gideon told God, Don't be mad at me. Let me ask you one more thing. I want to put the wool on the ground again. This time, make the wool dry and the ground wet. The next morning, the wool was dry. The ground was wet.